Because I heard he could really play.
No. He can't even be Shakur.
He can't.
So, you.
What's Shakur lied to you?
You lost. I seen the videos.
You ain't seen my video.
Oh, I didn't.
Exactly.
I just see the video.
Exactly. What would happen? Exactly.
Boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur is different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they said the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done. So it's not marketable. But he can't do that because Shakur is world champion.
Terence Crawford ignited debate when he addressed Devin Haney directly and delivered firm opinions about Shakur Stevenson. He added that Stevenson's high-level defensive skill makes him very risky, and overlooking him could bring major trouble later bouts.
Little brother, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, that's the fight. Everybody want to see that. That's the 50-50, I think, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying 50-50. I told both of them that. That's a toss-up to me. No bias. Don't just say that because you're a man. Who you got winning that?
I got Shakur. People may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they said the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive.
According to Crawford, several boxers, Haney among them, show reluctance about stepping in with Shakur Stevenson, calling him a very difficult challenge inside the ring.
You're here for your little brother this week, in Shakur Stevenson. I've interviewed both of you for years, and you really have kind of built a relationship that a lot of people know about, and some people maybe don't. How good is Shakur Stevenson in your opinion?
He's not good, he's great. And I think tomorrow the world will take notice of how great he is. There's a reason why certain fighters didn't want to take the chance to step in the ring with this fighter. He's great. A lot of people are starting saying, oh, he's a runner, he's this, he's that. Just to detour people from being excited to see him fight because he's not knocking people out and all that crazy stuff. But they would see why people really don't want to get in the ring with him come tomorrow.
I know you've shared the ring with him, sparring plenty of times. What makes Shakur Stevenson great? What makes him different? What makes him, I don't want to say an ilk of yourself, but in the same kind of era, the Bud Crawford era, he's got a Shakur Stevenson era.
Everything. The offense, the defense, the poise, the rhythm, the distance, the timing, the punch placement, the react time. Like, I can go on and on. You know, the toughness, the grit, the grind. Like, he's amazing. You know, and tomorrow he will show you.
How do you think it ends tomorrow night? Do you believe that Shakur Stevenson can stop Teofimo Lopez? Because people aren't really talking about that.
Listen, if T.O. get out of line, you know, he can get hurt. You know, but I see Shakur outboxing him to a decision. You never know.
Bud recognizes Shakur Stevenson's outstanding ability, highlighting his ring awareness, refined technique, and fight IQ. He views Stevenson as a competitor who blends smart planning with accurate delivery, turning him into a serious threat and a deeply regarded figure inside the ropes.
When I'm in there with Shakur, you know, it's just a chess match, you know, because Shakur is a thinking man as well. So it's definitely a chess match, and you know, that's something that, you know, I love, he loved, because now we got to be creative. We got to be, you know, we got to go in that bag and be like, man, I can't do this with him because it's not gonna work. So now I got to get more creative to get a little advantage over him, because we both competitive. Neither one of us want to let the other one get anything off. So, you know, that's probably what.
Devin Haney made it clear he fully intends to face Shakur Stevenson, stressing that the matchup is far too important to ignore. He pointed to the major, earning potential involved, and said strong fan demand is pushing for the fight to happen.
And then without saying Shakur Teofimo Tank, right? It just is what it is. Is that fight going to ever happen? Would it ever happen against you and Shakur?
100%, yeah. I think so. I think
you think Shakur will grow into whatever weight you're in?
We're all of us is close to the same size. You know, we're all growing together. We're all like, you know, getting bigger. Well, so, and it's only so many guys, like y'all said. It's only so many guys that we can make big money and people want to see the fights. Which, even though I know that they making new guys, it's guys like Kermel, Abdullah, all these guys want to come up too. So eventually they gonna be there too. But yeah, no, I think that a fight with Shakur is very much possible. Which we tried to make it happen a while back, but you never know. I think that
On a recent podcast appearance, Shakur Stevenson and Terence Crawford touched briefly on Devin Haney, centering the conversation on mutual respect, competitive mindset, and long-term career outlook. Stevenson made it clear that he's prepared to face any assigned opponent, including elite-level names such as Haney.
I would fight whoever they put in front of me.
What, Devin Haney?
Whoever they put in front of me.
Talks between top-level boxers are often complicated, covering money splits, media rights, promoter interests, and the constant balance between danger and payoff. Stevenson has said he targets bouts aligned with his earnings and career plans, which could be slowing confirmation of a Haney matchup. Many analysts believe the holdup comes from deal terms, not fear, since both sides seek optimal conditions in major events like this type of fights overall.
I try to be real careful on what I say.
True. This has got Jay on Twitter. He a big Haney fan. He be always clipping and changing stuff, Jay.
Yeah, they gonna make a narrative as if like I'm scared of. I think Devin's a tremendous fighter. Do I think Devin Haney can beat me? Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm on a different level than everybody.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to boxing, because Devin, he's a boxer. It's not like he's a stone cold killer who's just gonna go in there and try to knock me the fuck out.
Yeah.
He's gonna outbox me. I'm the greatest boxer. How do you...
Crawford's connection with Stevenson is deeper than simple remarks. He has consistently applauded Stevenson's technique and ring IQ, even noting his rare ability to adapt against changing styles during a bout. When critics question Stevenson's cautious approach, Crawford supports it, saying the sport is about landing shots while avoiding them, a principle long tied to boxing greats like Ali himself.
Shakur, ain't nobody beat Shakur. I'm saying Shakur beat everybody. It don't matter who it is. Shakur beating them, so it don't matter. Shakur over everybody. That's how it's gonna be. That boy's special. That boy's special, man. Shakur's, you know what I mean, one of a kind. You know what I mean? He adapt to every fighter, and then once he adapt to you, it's
Floyd Mayweather has offered public praise for Shakur Stevenson multiple times, focusing on his mechanics and ring IQ. He never officially labeled Stevenson the top fighter in the division, yet he repeatedly highlighted his advanced abilities. When comparing peers at similar weights, Mayweather called Gervonta Davis the hardest puncher, while describing Stevenson as more complete and technically sharp. Davis is known for knockout force, whereas Stevenson stands out for accuracy, defense, and disciplined fundamentals, traits Mayweather valued throughout his own career. His admiration started early, telling the young prospect he had rare potential and record-chasing capability in future years ahead overall.
The guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, you know, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
And what is it about him? Because I know he have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, I mean, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. And Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best they got.
Devin Haney is focused on confirming his place among boxing's top tier, knowing true legacy comes from meeting the strongest opposition. Instead of guarding his record, he has repeatedly expressed willingness to face leading contenders, including Shakur Stevenson, a clash many supporters see as era-defining. This matchup goes beyond championships, touching reputation, honor, and proof of overall skill. Haney sees a win over an unbeaten, highly technical rival like Stevenson as an answer to doubters. The event would also draw huge revenue and worldwide interest, ranking among today's most awaited fights while peers keep targeting him as a key divisional name.
If those fights are not possible, would you be more inclined just to move up to 140?
Yeah, you know, if I can't get those fights next or it doesn't make sense for it to be next, I'll probably go to 140, test it out, see how I feel at the weight at 140, and then when the time is right, then, you know, I'll defend my belt at 135. We'll just see, though. I got to go back and talk with the team and see what makes the most sense. That's
Discussion about a potential matchup between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson keeps building, yet one key barrier continues preventing the fight from being finalized. Still, both competitors remain at their best, consistently displaying focus, conditioning, and advanced technical skills that make them hard to defeat. Their latest outings and unbeaten resumes highlight reliability and high-level professionalism. Haney has directly spoken about Stevenson, stating he is ready to face him when terms align. His stance shows belief in his abilities and interest in legacy-defining tests, while also acknowledging Stevenson as a legitimate, high-risk opponent at this stage.
Is Haney going to concede to that? I doubt it. So there's a major obstacle in the way. But nonetheless, as you watch these two fighters fight, you can clearly see, outside of cheating, they're more than likely not going to lose, right? With that said, Devin Haney immediately responds to Shakur. Shakur responds to Devin, right? Again, we had the initial four kings. It was Devin, Ryan, T.O., and Tank Davis, right? It was supposed to be the Four Kings 2.0, from the Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearn, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran.
Shakur Stevenson has addressed Haney's comments, showing he's aware of the dialogue and open to a future clash. His response indicates he isn't avoiding the fight, but is waiting for the right competitive and financial moment. Their back-and-forth highlights mutual respect and the strategic planning behind major bouts. These exchanges emphasize that elite boxing extends beyond in-ring skill, involving timing, negotiations, and career strategy. Both fighters remain focused and calculated, carefully considering risks and benefits before making any commitment to this high-stakes matchup.
For this, plenty of times, I asked him, do you feel like you're Wilfred Benitez? Because we had that four-king era, but nobody mentions Wilfred Benitez. And the fact remains is Wilfred Benitez beat Roberto Duran as well. And Roberto Duran is 1-4 against those guys. He beat Sugar Ray Leonard the first time. Outside of that, Roberto Duran, he lost. He quit against Sugar Ray Leonard. He got knocked out brutally by Tommy Hearn. He got outboxed by Marvin Hagler and outclassed by Wilfred Benitez. Right? But he's overshadowing Wilfred Benitez. And I felt like these guys, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tank, and Tio, overshadowed Shakur Stevenson. And now Shakur Stevenson has shined a light by dominating Teofimo Lopez.
Shakur Stevenson delivered a dominant performance against Teofimo Lopez, earning high praise from trainer Boozy Andis. Remarkably, Stevenson seemed to fight as if only one hand was fully active, yet he maintained complete control throughout. His jab was sharp and precise, dictating distance and pace, from start to finish. Every action, footwork, timing, and defense was purposeful, showcasing exceptional discipline and ring intelligence that countered Lopez's speed and aggression. Critics who questioned Stevenson's experience against top-tier opponents saw that perception change, as this fight demonstrated his ability to handle elite competition while asserting command in the ring.
I see greatness, man. I see greatness. Shakur practically beat him with one hand, man. That jab, man. Most important hand you have, man. Yeah. And he looked good doing it sharp. You know what I mean? Distance. He did everything, man. He did everything right, man.
A lot of people thought it would be a tough fight because Tio's athletic, Tio was experienced, he's fought on a high level. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they were critical of Shakur. Oh, he ain't fought nobody in this and that. Yeah. He made Tio look like everybody else.
Made him look like an amateur. Made him look like an amateur. Yes.
Now, technically, what did you see? Right? Where did Tio go wrong in that fight?
Where he went wrong?
Yeah.
Fighting Shakur. That's where he went wrong. fighting Shakur. I knew he just running his mouth. He just was talking, man. I knew that from the beginning, even at the time.
Even with a minor left hand injury, Shakur Stevenson controlled the fight from start to finish. He used his jab consistently while limiting the injured hand, fighting smartly rather than aggressively seeking a stoppage, as Bosianis noted. The bout showcased more than skill. It revealed Stevenson's ring intelligence, patience, and composure. He adapted his strategy, protected the hand, and still outclassed his opponent with precise timing, sharp footwork, and strong defense. Fans in Philadelphia and worldwide saw a technical masterclass that reinforced Stevenson's status among boxing's elite competitors.
Oh yeah. Shakur, no, you could have got stopped too, but Shakur hurt his left hand. His left hand was hurt. If you notice, he was using that jab a lot.
Yeah, jab and then
you know what I mean? And he threw the left hand every now and then. Because I was screaming out. Everybody said they heard me in Philly.
Yo, we can hear you on TV.
Yo. Yeah. That's my young buck. You know what I mean? And I was telling him to throw that straight left hand. Then I noticed when he did throw it, he wasn't throwing it real hard. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But he looked spectacular, man. You know what I mean? You can't ask for nothing more, man. And with me, I don't care about what people say, man. They always want to talk about you and say, oh, he should have did this, should have did that. He did everything that he was supposed to do.
The possible matchup between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney has become one of boxing's most anticipated fights. Fans are excited because both are fast, disciplined, and highly skilled. Stevenson excels in defense and precision, while Haney uses timing, footwork, and smart combinations. Their contrasting styles make the fight unpredictable, adding to the hype. Analysts and fans debate who would control the tempo, knowing momentum could swing with every exchange. Small errors might determine the winner. The bout carries huge stakes, including pride, rankings, and lasting impact on their legacies.
So it's like maybe something that Devin can definitely go out up there with ease, only need to deal with the size, but he's probably going to have the speed advantage because he's a smaller guy coming up. So, I mean, you tell me, do you feel like that's going to be harder than the Lomachenko fight?
No. I think Loma probably be his hardest top 2 or 3 fights in his whole career. I could predict that even going to the end, to say if Devin fight 8, 9, 10 more years, that'll be one of his top 2 or 3 hardest fights for the age that he fought. Loma was at his very peak. He was at his peak. He was older. He was right there at his top.
Could Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson face off next? And who would come out on top if they do? Drop your predictions and let us know who you think dominates this epic showdown. Share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe